The two of them jumped at the same time and suddenly saw each other right in front of them. But the next time they leapt, they were separated by 100 yards. The younger sister stared in disbelief, while her brother was just as confused. He hurriedly ran in her direction, shouting her name as he went. Hearing her voice spurred him on even faster, but in his haste, he slipped and fell face first into the mud. When he looked up, he noticed something odd nearby. As he crawled closer, he realized it was a dog, long dead. The sight startled him. Meanwhile, his sister's voice echoed from a distance. She couldn't hear him calling back and assumed he had gone the wrong way. She asked what they should do. Should they keep looking for the little boy or meet up first? Only then did Carl remember the reason they had entered the tall grass in the first place. The siblings had just been passing by when they heard a young boy's cries for help coming from inside, and that's what drew them in. But once they entered, they realized the grass was strange. Carl had been right in front of his sister, but in the blink of an eye, he was gone. Even though they weren't far apart and could still hear each other's voices, no matter how much they walked, they couldn't actually meet. They wandered like this until nightfall. Exhausted, Becky finally couldn't take another step and decided to rest for a while. Just then, a man appeared ahead of her, immediately putting Becky on alert. The man introduced himself as Simon, the father of the boy they were searching for. He explained that he had once found his way out, but his wife and son were still inside, so he had come back in to search for them. Simon told Becky to follow him. He knew the way out, and he promised he could lead her to her brother. Becky didn't trust him, but desperate to find Carl, she chose to go with him. Simon seemed strangely familiar with the grass. He led Becky deeper inside, but before long, Becky stumbled upon a backpack on the ground, scattered pill bottles, and a tuft of bloody hair. When she lifted her head, Simon had vanished. She called out his name a few times, but no one answered. She tried calling her brother again, but there was still no reply.